Hello everybody, today I'm taking a look at set number 75273, Dameron's X-wing Starfighter 2. Yes, there was already a Dameron's X-wing Starfighter made, except this is the sequel. And what a sequel it is. This one includes 4 minifigs, comes with 761 pieces, and is recommended for ages 9 and up. And oh yes, this set costs $90. Yikes. We'll get into why in a minute, but yeah, let that sit. The back of the box shows off some of the main features, such as being able to fire the spring-loaded shooters near the cannons on the wings, fire off the stud shooters near the canopy, load R2-D2 into his little spot near the canopy, crank open the wings, fold up the landing gear, and just some nice box art on the back as well. Now, this set is in no way bad. It's actually a really good set. The color palette is very loud. When I first saw the official images for the set, I'm not sure I liked the kind of blue aesthetic they had going on, but now that I actually have it in hand, I think I really like it. I do like the color of this set. I like the white and orange. I think that it's actually nicer than the black and orange set. I mean, that's of course that's a debate, but I definitely like this one. I think it's a good set. I just have a little bit of problems with it, which I'll get into in a second, but yeah. I forgot to mention that the set does include a little 4-piece build ladder, which can be taken and scoot up to the canopy, so you can, I guess, load minifigs in, but, you know, doesn't really add too much to the set, but just thought I'd mention it. The back of the box shows off the engines, and you can actually see the rubber bands that are used to bring the set back together once you've cranked the wings and then put them back. The top shows the canopy where you can load R2-D2 or BB-8 if you do have a BB-8. A BB-8 does not come with the set, but if you have a BB-8, he will definitely fit in there. And then the top of the wings, and you can see sort of the blue color palette used on the accent. The back shows off the engines with the transparent pink pieces being used to show some thrust. This little knob crank thing, I'm not entirely sure what that represents on an X-wing. I'm just not that big of a studier on the ship, but yes. And then the top shows the mechanism used to crank and deploy the wings, little canopy where you can fit R2-D2, and then just some greebling on the top of the wings, the little cannons, and you can see the blue accents on the bottoms, and the tire pieces used, or not tire, I'm sorry, wheel pieces used to capture some more of that look on the engine. As you can expect with any X-wing, you can pick this thing up, put the landing gear in, and then you just hit this little knob, you pull it forward to crank and deploy the attack position for the X-wing. You can swoosh this thing around. I think the best place to hold it is on the back right here. You just get a little more movement and kind of get your hands out of the way. And then you can shoot the studs off right here. I'm not going to fire them because I don't want to lose them. And then you can also fire the spring-loaded shooters on the bottom right here. And then how you actually snap the wings back is you can see this little knob right here. You just got to press on that, and the wings should snap right back into place. Pretty easy, pretty good system. They've been using it for a while, and I think there's no need to change it. So, yep. There are 3 stickers included on the set, 2 of which being right here and here, and then one tiny little one right there. I think it does add a little bit to the design. I think that if you're going to put this thing on a shelf, you should put it at this angle just to kind of show that sticker. Be careful when applying it, because if it's crooked, it really does not look good though. As I previously mentioned, if you have an R2, you can plop him right there. The set does include one, so you should all have an R2 after buying this set, but yeah, you can just put him right there. You could also fit BB-8 in. I'm not going to get him out and show you how, but put him in right there, and it would work just as well as with R2. As expected, you can, of course, put Poe in the actual X-wing. You can set him down right there. You actually have to take his pistol off. You can just set him down right there. They do include a nice little clip back here. We could store his pistol. I'm having a little trouble getting that thing in there. There you go. Yeah, so you can store that, and then you can plop him right down in there. Close the canopy. No problem. There is a little lever in there that you can move up and down, and then there is a printed console piece right there. You can show some targeting and then maybe some calculations and stuff right there, but Other than that, that's pretty much it for the canopy. There's printed pieces right here, I suppose, and then you actually could fit more stuff back there, but kind of just have to throw it in there. So, not ideal, but yeah, it still works. Of course, in Poe Dameron's X-wing fighter, they would include the man Poe Dameron. You get him in his pilot's outfit here. Just the typical Resistance pilot outfit that's been in multiple sets now. I don't think we really need to go over that. He comes with a light gray kind of shined pistol, which I like, and then he does have his normal Resistance helmet on. If you turn them around, he has his more angry looking face or frustrated. And then the set actually does include a hairpiece for him as well, which I think is nice. You can use this character way more in multiple different situations if you have his hairpiece. So good inclusion. Yeah, it's pretty much it. You also, of course, get an astromech in an X-wing. This is R2-D2, as I'm sure you could guess. He has sort of the teal-pink dot on his head print, which is really the only difference that deciphers him from other R2-D2s. And then same printing that we've seen forever on his little canopy body. He has the white astromech legs. My R2-D2 is a little wonky, a little bit. You can see right there is probably the highest peak of the printing. Here is the lowest peak of the printing. But, yep, another R2-D2 is another R2-D2. This is Gianna. She is included with her bow, and then her little arrows pouch on the back. She does have some back printing, and then she actually has some arm printing, which is really nice. Just a little piece of white, what I would assume to be stormtrooper armor, attached with a red band. Her torso printing is in the sort of darker sand green. She has a blue belt and a brown belt, kind of blue satchel kind of attached around her torso. She has her own custom hair print molding with her hair and then her sort of goggles or visor attached. If you detach that, you can see on the back she has a sort of angry, more frustrated look to her. And then if you take her head off, completely, you can see her back printing. Not too much to see there, but definitely worth taking a look at. And yeah, that's about it. I had to reassemble her there. That's about it for last, but certainly not least. In fact, probably best is the unnamed Knight of Ren. I actually know the name of this one. This is not a spoiler, I promise. His name is Vickrol. He includes his sort of dagger-esque weaponry. His whole body, his torso, and his legs are done in gunmetal gray. He comes with a light gray pistol, same as Poe. And then if you pop his helmet off, you'll see he just has a black face, because the identity of this Knight of Ren will forever be unknown, unnamed, but it doesn't really matter. And this is just a wicked looking figure. He has his own custom head mold, headpiece, however you want to say it, and then you can see he has like a brown, looks like scaly trench coat that goes all around his back torso and his front torso. Of course, he has printing on the front, printing on the legs, and then printing on the back. Great minifig. I think a big draw for this set, and probably the only reason that LEGO thinks they can get away with selling it for $90. This is by no means a bad set at all. It's just the pricing on the set is a little iffy, and I think that, you know, with everything you get, the 4 minifigs, the ladder, the X-wing itself, it's a great set for sure. For kids, for adult collectors, it looks nice, but I can't get my head around the $90 price tag. I was lucky enough to have found a $75 listing on eBay, which that's how I obtained my set, and that's actually something I really recommend if you want this set. I just don't think that this is worth $90, especially when the last Poe Dameron's X-wing was $70, and it included a little maintenance cart. I mean, I guess this one includes the ladder and the Knight of Ren, but I just don't think that's worth $20 extra. I think you guys can probably agree with that statement, but I definitely still think this is a great set. Definitely worth it. If you really, really want it, try to wait, see if you can get it somewhere on eBay. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty spot on. There's not really any problems with it that I don't really see. I mean, it's pretty good, but like I said, it's just the price tag really, really brings the set down in value and in how much people, want it. But I mean, like I said, good set, but I just think that price tag really hurts it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy and you feel I deserve it, please leave a like on the video. Comment down below what you think on this set. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead, subscribe. You can check out some other reviews that I've made, and I hope you enjoy those as well. But for now, I think that's it. Alright, see ya!